The entertainment world is mourning the loss of Ron Dean, a veteran actor whose tough guy charisma and Chicago grit left an indelible mark on film and television. Dean, best known for his roles in iconic movies like The Breakfast Club, Risky, Business, and The Fugitive, passed away on October 5, 2025, at the age of 87. His longtime friend and collaborator, director Andrew Davis, confirmed the news, sharing a heartfelt tribute to the man he described as the essence of what Chicago talent represented. While the cause and location of death have not been disclosed, Davis emphasized Dean's remarkable journey from a troubled youth to a respected artist and loving individual. Born on August 15, 1938, in Chicago, Ron Dean grew up in a city that would shape his on-screen persona. The Windy City's blue-collar ethos and urban toughness became hallmarks of his characters, often portraying cops, detectives, or no-nonsense authority figures with a Midwestern edge. Dean's early life was far from easy. As Davis noted, he faced significant challenges in his youth, including brushes with the law and personal struggles. However, Dean turned his life around through sheer determination, channeling his experiences into a career that spanned over 4 decades. He began acting in the mid-1970s, starting with small roles in local theater and television, honing a style that blended authenticity with intensity. By 1983, he had broken into mainstream Hollywood, marking the start of a prolific run. That year proved pivotal for Dean. He appeared in Tom Cruise's breakout hit, Risky Business, playing a small but memorable part as a detective in the coming-of-age comedy drama. The film, directed by Paul Brickman, showcased Dean's ability to deliver sharp, no-frills performances amid the chaos of Cruise's rebellious teen antics. It was the first of 3 collaborations with Cruise. Dean later joined the actor in Martin Scorsese's The Color of Money, 1986, opposite Paul Newman, and Roger Donaldson's Cocktail, 1988, where he portrayed Cruise's uncle, adding familial depth to the bartender's tale. These roles highlighted Dean's versatility, shifting from stern lawmen to supportive relatives. Always with that unmistakable Chicago accent and steely gaze, Dean's big-screen presence extended to ensemble classics. In John Hughes' seminal teen drama, The Breakfast Club, 1985, he played the father of Emilio Estevez's character, Andrew Clark, a strict, demanding parent whose brief scene encapsulated the pressures facing the jock archetype. The film, starring the Brat Pack, including Molly Ringwald, Anthony Michael Hall, Ali Sheedy, and Judd Nelson, became a cultural touchstone for 1980s youth. And Dean's portrayal added layers to the narrative of parental expectations. He continued working with acclaimed directors, appearing in Arthur Hiller's Teachers, 1984, alongside Nick Nolte, Gary Marshall's Nothing in Common, 1986, with Tom Hanks and Jackie Gleason in Gleason's final role, and other projects that showcased his reliability as a character actor. Television provided steady work for Dean, where he often recurred as authoritative figures. He guested on series like T.J. Hooker and Wise Guy in the 1980s, and had recurring roles on Crime Story and Lady Blue, embodying the gritty cop trope that suited his persona. Later, he appeared on Frasier and Early Edition, bringing his signature intensity to comedic and dramatic ensembles. His most memorable film role came in Andrew Davis' The Fugitive, 1993, the Oscar-nominated thriller starring Harrison Ford and Tommy Lee Jones. Dean played Detective Kelly, one of the Chicago cops interrogating Ford's Dr. Richard Kimball. Davis, who directed Dean in 7 films, recalled the scene's impact. The interrogation with Ron and Joe Casala moved Harrison Ford deeply. It captured the audience's empathy for the distraught doctor, thanks to Ron's tough, cynical performance. The film grossed over $368 million worldwide and earned 7 Oscar nods, including Best Picture. Dean's career peaked with Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight 2008, where he portrayed Detective Wirtz, a corrupt cop in Gotham's underbelly. Amid the chaos of Heath Ledger's Joker and Christian Bale's Batman, Dean's role added to the film's gritty realism, contributing to its billion-dollar success and cultural phenomenon status. Throughout his career, Dean amassed over 100 credits, blending big-screen blockbusters with indie films and TV guest spots, always delivering authentic, no-nonsense portrayals that resonated with audiences. Off-screen, Dean was known for his humility and kindness. Davis highlighted his transformation. Having a very troubled youth, Ron turned his life around to become a loving, decent human being and respected talent. Dean lived quietly in Chicago, staying connected to his roots and supporting local theater. He leaves behind a legacy as a quintessential character actor whose presence elevated every project. As Hollywood reflects on Dean's contributions, tributes pour in. Fans remember him as the embodiment of Chicago toughness, while colleagues praise his professionalism. Ron Dean's death at 87 closes a chapter on an era of versatile performers who brought depth to supporting roles. His work endures in classics that continue to entertain and inspire.